afternoon. I'm Jesse Holt with Brevard County Sheriff's Office. Welcome to Paws and Stripes College. This is Corporal Ken Lamp. He's the facility coordinator, and you're going to get a tour of the Paws and Stripes facility. Come on in.
All right, well, welcome. As you can see here on the wall, this kind of gives us a little bit of a time frame of how Paws and Stripes College got developed. It also has a copy or a couple of pictures up there of our Space Coast Daily Humanitarian Award of the Year 2016. We were granted that. We provide actual law enforcement therapy dog classes for other agencies. They come here to our location here. You'll see the classroom in just a minute. Corporal Holt teaches a 40-hour block on the law enforcement therapy dogs. Sometimes they bring their own dogs. Sometimes they get one of our dogs here that we've already trained. You hear the dogs in the background now. And they take that dog back to their agency so they can use the dog in various ways. They use it to help calm children down during interviews where children have been victims of crime. We have 2 officers from Seminole County that are going to be using their dogs. They're school resource officers. So they'll be using it to build that bond with those children in the school, so the children will be much more likely to come and speak with them about issues they may be having. So we actually just had that law enforcement therapy dog class a few months ago. That was our second. We've got another one planned for October, November of this year that Jesse will be teaching. So come on around, we'll head over here. Our location here actually is an old inmate dormitory back when this was Brevard County Correctional Institution's work camp. And the state of Florida Department of Correction closed that facility and was gracious enough to give the work camp here to the county. So the sheriff had the foresight to see that, and we converted this over to our Paws and Stripes College now. Now what we've got over here is obviously just the laundry and the sink cleaning, where we clean all the dog bowls and all that kind of stuff. That's where we wash all the dogs' blankets and everything that you see up on the wall or against the wall there. As they pan around, you'll see the office area. And then on the west side of the building, we have our indoor training facility. Our indoor training facility also includes a mock apartment. We'll get a little bit better view of that. And you see various things laying around, everything from stairs, wheelchairs, we have canes, we have crutches. When we get over to the apartment, you'll see that we have different types of flooring. Everything from a laminate floor to a tile floor to carpet. You'll be amazed at what a dog will think is a monster. A dog will be walking fine on the lead across this concrete floor that we have here, get to the apartment, and he slams on brakes. He's scared of that flooring. Because the only place I can get dogs from is our Animal Services Shelter. They're off of Oak Alley. That's the Brevard County Sheriff's Office Animal Shelter. Right there off of Oak Alley Boulevard. That's the only place I can get dogs from. So a lot of times these dogs are strays. We don't know the dog's history. So the dog possibly could have even been feral. So the reason we have the steps, the reason we have the dog beds, the reason we have the wheelchairs, the reason we have canes, crutches, the mop apartment, the treadmill, the different types of dog toys. All of that is to just expose the dog to as many things as we can. Dogs do not generalize. We have to teach him how to do that. What I mean by that is, just because he went up the stairs at his house, he may be afraid of these stairs. The stairs at his house may have been carpeted, and he thinks all stairs should be carpeted. What is this that don't have carpet on them? So dogs don't generalize. We have to teach them that. So that's why you'll see a lot of the things that we have here. The good thing about our facility here, and you can feel it today, it's 90-something degrees outside, it's 78 in here. So this allows us to train the dogs in an indoor facility without having the distraction of the issues of heat. Once we do get them trained here, we start off training them usually one at a time because we want that distraction level to be very low. And then we start bringing other distractions in, other dogs, other people, things like that. Then once we get them to where they're basic commands and they're fairly well on the leash here, we'll take them outside where there's birds, there's traffic, there's those kind of distractions. They get pretty good around our facility. We'll load them up. We take them downtown to local parks, restaurants that allow us to take animals in, teach them how to sit under the table, be around people, not beg for food, things like that. So we start at a very low distraction level, which is what this is. Then we slowly start increasing those distractions as we go throughout the training progress. Let's walk over here. We're going to take a look to our mock apartment. As you'll see with our mock apartment, our training facility, or the interior floor is obviously just concrete. But as we walk our way through the mock apartment, you'll see we have different types of flooring. I mentioned that earlier. Everything from laminate to tile, and then in the bedroom we have carpet. A couple of the things that we'll do in here is making sure that the dogs are trained not just to jump on furniture. I don't mind if they get on furniture, but they have to be invited to be on the furniture. The dog just doesn't take it upon himself to automatically jump on furniture. Because we never know if the adopter that gets the dog is going to want to house them. Sometimes I would have the inmates that are assist us in training the dogs, and we teach how to train the dogs. Sit here with the dogs under the table, so the dogs will learn not to beg for food. Sit quiet on the leash and not be bothersome while somebody's eating dinner. Same thing if we'll drop pans. We got lots of pans. We'll drop lots of pans on the floor. Make sure the dogs know to get used to those noises. Once again, all the distractions that the dog's going to have at home, we want them to have here. So if they have some type of a negative response to that, we can, through training, help the dog work through that. Where the dog doesn't think it's a big deal. Doesn't mean the horse is coming to you. So we want to make sure the dog understands that. So as we come on around here, we'll come over here to our left, and we have a lifestyle bedroom setup. It has carpeting on the floor, and it also has stuffed animals at the bed. The reason we have stuffed animals in here is because we want to make sure the dog doesn't get them. The dogs are trained not to grab stuffed animals. Dogs don't know that their stuffed animal toy and the child's stuffed animal toy, they don't know the difference. So we make sure that we don't train our dogs at all to use or to play with a stuffed toy. The reason we do that is so when they go home, their potential adopters, if they have kids or grandchildren, don't have to worry about the dog taking that stuffed animal away from the child, thinking that it's their stuffed animal, and it's not. So that's one of the things we do here, and obviously there's carpet. So we want to make sure that they're exposed to that. Different colors, all that kind of stuff. That's what we do. We want to make sure the dog is well-rounded through their training before they go home to be adopted. And then what you see here, obviously, is up a set of stairs and a little observation deck. You go up on the observation deck, you can see that you can look over into the apartment, different sections of the apartment. So if a potential adopter is in there training with their dog, we can stand up here and help give some insight and some direction on what they need to do with the dog or what they can do to make the dog behave better for them without actually being in the room with them. So it still is a slight distraction to the dog, but not as much as if we were standing in the room. The other benefit we get out of this is just having the dog get used to going up and down stairs. Teaching the potential adopters how to take a dog up a set of stairs, not letting the dog drag them up the stairs or get in the way down, things like that. We have a treadmill that we'll use for exercising the dog sometimes. Teaching the dog to run on a treadmill is a great way to keep your dog exercised, to get rid of that energy. If I live in an apartment, I'm a potential adopter, I live in an apartment, and it rains for 3 or 4 days in a row in Florida like you can do, I don't want to get outside, I can put my dog on my treadmill and let him go without expense Now, if you want to look out the back windows here, we'll walk out here in just a second. You can see the outdoor runs where we take the dogs in the morning. Coming in here, this is our training classroom. This is where Corporal Holt does a lot of, or the classroom portion of this 40-hour law enforcement therapy dog class. This is where we'll have the inmates come in and just Claire Butler, our training specialist, will teach the inmates everything from grooming, about the dog's diet, brushing their teeth, trimming their nails, all of those kind of things that you have to do when you have a dog. We want to make sure the inmates do that. And you can see the workbooks up here that we have for the inmates. And it has a lot of information in there that just Claire goes in. The inmates sit out with their workbooks and fill out the sheets because Claire is going over the information that she wants to give. We have our CPR down there. That's something else we'll be doing. We train in how to give the dogs CPR. I've trained in that, and our other deputies are being trained in that as well. So that's something that we pass along to the inmates as well, to be able to give the vets CPR. All right, so what we're going to do now, and as you can see, just up here we have some of our success stories. Some of the dogs that have been adopted, that's not all of them, that's a few of them that we've got there. We've got them posted around. Yeah, you see Mike Colbert, top left-hand corner up there. This dog, Duke. Eastern Florida State College comes out with their vet tech program, and they'll see our dogs, and that allows. That's kind of a win-win situation for both of us. Our dogs get exposed to people other than us handling them and doing things like trimming their nails and doing a medical examination on them. And that also helps the Eastern Florida State College students because they get to come out here and deal with dogs that aren't used to being dealt with like that. So that's kind of a win-win for both of us. And they come out 3 or 4 times a semester to do that. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to walk through the indoor kennel where the dogs are housed, and then we'll hit the outside as well. We'll get a little loud. So one thing you'll notice is we have various breeds, everything from poodles, you'll see it all. So don't be surprised at the variety of dogs that you'll see. Everything from Australian Shepherds, poodle mixes. Yeah, it's great. And all of those dogs come from our South Animal Care Center. They're on the boat out. But these are the outdoor runs that the dogs are taking to a few times a day. We can get some exercise, do some play foods in here as well. Many of these dogs become therapy dogs, comfort dogs. For service dogs, they actually have to be a specifically task trained, but we give those potential adopters that want their dog to be a service dog, we do give them a dog with very good foundational obedience work. And then they can continue the dog's training for that specific task that they may need it to be. Because by Florida statute and ADA rules, a service dog provides a task for the handler, such as assisting with mobility, sight, hearing, something like that.
Who are some of the people that get the dogs when they're trained?
We've really had a great variety of people. We've had everybody from former police officers, many veterans, local citizens. We've had 3 or 4 therapists from Florida Institute of Technology down in Melbourne get their dogs. And the reason they've gotten dogs from us is because it's been students going through class down there to work with the Scott Family Autism Center, so they can use the dog when they're working with children with autism. We've had parents. I've got 2 dogs sitting in here right now that are going to families with autistic children because the families really believe that that dog, and we're finding out through training with that family, with those families, that they're building such a great bond, and it's really helping offset those child's issues and symptoms of their autism. So it's been a great thing that's happened with the community, and then once again, it's helped our animal services with the Sheriff's Office become a no-kill shelter. When the Sheriff's Office took over animal services 2.5 years ago, the live release rate was only 55%. For the last, I would probably dare to say over 12 months, we're over 92-93%. Yeah, and it's in the thousands the number of the dogs that come through our shelter every year.